Ready to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Tap foul at the plate. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Mickey Mantle.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
And first offering is fouled off.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And it's gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 1-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second, and in there with a double off the wall. Now it's the DH, Frank Thomas. Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That one almost got him.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one at triple digits.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here is Aaron Judge. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-2.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. And that's
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
no strikes.
2 out, space is empty.
Two and 0.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Late on that fastball.
2 and 1.
That one is upstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Cole back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0 and 1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed a...
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. They're waving Piazza home. The throw in. Save.
No, he's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
High one. 0 and 1.
Fair ball. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Still 2 down now, and here is Mickey Mantle. Swinging a foul straight back. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Fenway Park, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. In the dirt.
0-2.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Slaps the tag on him, 2 away. Well done behind the dish.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Volpe at second with 2 down. Check on the runner. Volpe dives back in safely. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't.
Runner goes again. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Vladimir Guerrero digs in now. Doubled his first time up.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And it's fouled away. Volpe zips it to first, and Vladdy is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Frank Thomas. There's the strike. Thomas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 255 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swings through that.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here's Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And that is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Right fielder, number 99.
It's Aaron Judge now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back here in Boston, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. And that's fouled off. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here goes the runner. That one hammered center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Ben Rice. Inside, almost got him.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Third baseman,
and now it's
2,
Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
Bregman.
Puts a bunt down. Now the throw to first on the run. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Slider right there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Fought off foul.
One and 2.
Back to first, and he's safe. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Hung up in a rundown now. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And he's already runner on the move. Foul ball there. Newhouser over to first. Bregman dives back in safely. Bregman off of first with 2 away.
1 and 1.
Now back in safely at first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Count. Out on the tag.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone! He doinks it off the foul pole. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. And a swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands in.
Runner on the go. And that is out of play. That one to first, and that's just foul. Runner goes again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Mantle on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. And now the DH, Frank Thomas. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. deGrom checks the runner, and he's back safely.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. Runner takes off. That's to third. Jones to first, and the inning is over. Back here in San Diego, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up. Guerrero. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mike Trout, the next to hit, takes outside. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Petco Park, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero
Vladdy, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink
0-1
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Mike Piazza now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top of the second. In the dirt, blocked. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Junior Caminero. First offering and it just misses. One out and a runner at second. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw cut off to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. On the ground right side, Morgan slings to first, and that is the third out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one at triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the left fielder, Jim Edmonds. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No, 2 strikes.
On the ground out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
The shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout. That could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Guerrero swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Wilson at third. Mantle over at second with one down. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So up next, Joe Morgan. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next.
Junior.
Check swing, didn't go. Ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Zips it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, on to the 4th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, not close.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And Guerrero is set down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Got all of that one. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
1 out, base is empty. Junior Caminero now at the plate. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Trout makes the catch. And that. Back here at Petco Park. Here's Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground ball.
Trout on the move. In the air, foul off first. Guerrero makes the grab, and there's two away. Josh Gibson, the next to hit, grounded out his first time.
1-0.
Back to first, and he's safe. Pickoff throw. Trout back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball two. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And we're back. Ready now for the fifth inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball try.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Throw, and they got him. Acuna there. Snags it for the second out. Two down, base is empty. Air Jordan steps in to take his hat.
Jordan Alvarez.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Tatis pulls it down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jim Edmonds. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Alvarez makes the grab, one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Check swing, he held up. They're now 3-1. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on Acuna. Two outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-1.
For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Morgan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Whoa, they threw that one behind him. That just misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Ryan, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get...
Whips it across, and they get Morgan for the out. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, and now Vladimir Guerrero. Right side. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's the DH, Frank Thomas.
The batter, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that misses. 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tatis makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Petco Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ryan back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one fouled off. Good eye right there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him swinging. And now it's Juan Soto. Both 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nabs it, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Here's the catcher to hit, Josh Gibson. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. Runner on the go. In the air out towards right center. Mantle on the move. He's got it, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And now, Mike Piazza. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in, Junior Caminero, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1. Bichette at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And that's
inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. This one in the air right field. Acuna has it sized up and makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Edmonds settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jim Edmonds. Liner snagged at first. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Outside, and it's 2-1. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball. Inside. And now 3-0. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Morgan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back to first, and he's safe. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Alvarez in position. Drops into the glove. Back here in San Diego, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Vladimir Guerrero. Foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a pair. It's 8-1.
It throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off left side. And they'll do it again. That to right. Acuna there. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ground ball up the middle. And Guerrero is set down. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Mike Piazza. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. He's got it, and that is out number 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 8-2. So now here's the DH, Juan Soto. Inside, and it hit him. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Trout. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
Wilson over to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Now fly ball to right center. Mantle brings it in. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. Back here at Petco Park, here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. So now a pinch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
DeGrom back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Jones makes the play, and there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the
Now
fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Bichette, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gibson collects, fires to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jim Edmonds. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Now he dives and gets the tag on him. And there's one away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And they're chipping away. It's 8-3. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Way inside. And that's 2 pitches in a row that he's had to get out of the way of. He's clearly pretty heated about it, and I can't blame him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me this is just a mistake or a matter of losing control on the mound. One time, sure, maybe the ball slipped, but twice in a row, let's just say I don't think he was aiming at the strike. So
it's their last chance in this one. Joe Morgan digs in now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. To third, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. It's a double. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. On the ground to the left. On the run, sends it over to first, and he can't come up with it. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Juan Soto will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-1. That's in there. Chapman is just one strike away.
2-2 the count.
No throw, safe at second. That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Schaub.